It was a chilly autumn night in 1994 when Travis and his cousin Jake found themselves driving down a lonely back road in rural North Carolina. The road cut through a dense stretch of pine and oak known locally as Jenny Lind, named after an 1800s opera singer. A place whispered about in hushed tones by the older folks in town. Tales of strange lights, eerie voices, and shadowy figures had surrounded the area for decades. As the trucker's headlights cut through the darkness, Travis suddenly nudged Jake. "Do you see that?" he asked, his voice tight. Just ahead, standing on the gravel shoulder, was a young woman. She was dressed in a faded blue dress, her blonde hair hanging in loose curls around her face. She held her arms close to her body, shivering against the night air. Without hesitation, Jake slowed the truck and pulled over. "You need a ride, miss?" he called out. The woman nodded silently and climbed into the back seat. She spoke softly, barely above a whisper, giving them an address a few miles up the road. As they drove, the truck filled with an unnatural chill, and a strange unease settled over Travis. He glanced in the rearview mirror, but in the dim glow of the dashboard lights, the girl's face seemed oddly blurred, her expression unreadable. Minutes later, they reached the destination, a small, unlit farmhouse at the end of a dirt road. Jake turned to tell their passenger they had arrived, but the seat was empty and the door had never opened. The girl was gone. Shaken, they knocked on the farmhouse door. An elderly man answered, and his face paled when they described the girl. "That was my daughter," he murmured, eyes welling with tears. "She died in a car accident off Hardy Bridge 30 years ago."